Hello again. My name's Gabe Zolna. Remember when all that controversy was taking place about the Boy Scouts of America? Remember when they wanted to bring in gays, openly homosexual gay boys into the Boy Scouts? And remember when a whole lot of groups got behind it? A guy by the name of Robert Gates heads up the Boy Scouts of America. Now, back then, they sort of struck a deal. And the deal that they struck is, hey, okay, fine. Let's go ahead and allow openly gay boys into the Boy Scouts of America. But what we won't do is we won't allow gay scoutmasters into the Boy Scouts of America. Remember that? You remember how the Mormon Church, who was one of the biggest supporters of the Boy Scouts of America, was dead set against allowing homosexual boys in, and then they finally sort of rolled over, probably due to a lot of pressure from the Chosen One and his criminal, dysfunctional administration. But again, the deal that was concluded was, okay, we'll let the boys in, but what we're not going to do is we're not going to allow the actual Scout leaders to participate in the events. Well, I'm going to attach a link of a video that one of my friends sent me, and the title is RWW News Fisher, Boy Scouts Becoming Gay Pedophiles Scouting for Boys. Yeah, they're now looking to make it okay to have Boy Scout leaders that are known pedophiles or known homosexuals, which in turn become pedophiles. The narrator of the video explains the percentages. They're less than 2% of the population is homosexual. And then he talks about what percentage of acts are committed against young boys by pedophiles. It's pretty significant. So, my recommendation to you is if you have a little boy who's in the Boy Scouts, pull him out of the Boy Scouts. Take him the hell out of the Boy Scouts. Because it's just going to be a matter of time before Robert Gates, who heads up the Boy Scouts, is going to allow openly gay men to become Scout leaders. He's already come out and said, according to this video, that it's wrong to preclude them. Once again, if you have a son that's in the Boy Scouts that is not gay to your knowledge, pull him out. Because those trips where they go camping overnight could prove to be very interesting and devastating for your son. Watch the video and decide for yourself. What I found is that organizations like those supporting gays in the Boy Scouts, they'll take an inch to gain a mile. They should never have allowed the boys into the Boy Scouts. There's another group that spun off. I did a video on them last year. Send your son to that group. I'm trying to remember the name, Freedom Frontiermen, something along that line. I'll do a little bit of research and get back to you folks on it. But get them the hell out of the Boy Scouts of America. And the Mormon Church, they did a flip-flop. They were dead set against allowing any of this to take place. And then they went ahead and they capitulated. That's the Mormon Church, huh? They blow with the wind. Like most organizations do. They blow with the wind. Why? To get donations. What do you think the Mormon Church does? They recruit young men that have to save $10,000 of their own money to go on a 2-year mission. To do what? To preach and to bring in more followers so they can continue tithing 10% of what they earn. It's all about the money. Sorry, folks. And it's not just the Mormon church. It's all these churches. You go to a church, what do? They pass around a plate. If a church has 4 or 5 sittings in a day, they're raking the cash in, folks. They're raking the cash in. Anyway, this isn't about the cash. This isn't about the Mormon church. What this is about is trying to save your son from being raped when he's on a camping trip. That's where it's all headed, folks. You think not? You willing to risk your son and his future? Get him the hell out of the Boy Scouts of America. That's sort of what I think.